Boys on football.
Well, here we are again with Coach Ball and myself, Ish Nazario, and we're going to go back again a little bit. We're going to go back to the early years for Coach Ball at Becker High School. At that particular time in the basketball court, they had square backgrounds, the rim, and Coach Ball, and I think there were wood, if I remember correctly. And Coach Ball, tell us about how you came about getting your glass backboards.
Well, the B Club bought the glass backboards, and we had to make brackets, which Jerry Richardson, our shop teacher, made to change from a 6 foot width to a 4 foot width up there. And we couldn't get up to the top, so we threw a climbing rope over the beam up at the top, pulled him up on the saddle, because you know I'm a Navy veteran, so I knew how those Navy saddles hung over the side of the ship, and pulled him up there, and he put it up, and the boys held a rope at the bottom, and he was in danger.
Oh my goodness, what an interesting story. And Coach, you know, I know that I heard the stories from some of the folks from the 1946, 47, 48, dealing with the band. During the football game, the band could not participate because the band did not have uniforms. And but I think the same thing happened with some of the materials at Baker High. Tell us about in the gym at the stage. Tell us about the curtain.
Well, we just got the hand-me-down just like my kids did when they were young. We got a maroon and gray curtain from Jordan that was worn out, and that's the first curtain we put on the stage at Baker. And we changed the J to a B and made it Baker Village High School. Incidentally, winning the state championship eliminated people from calling us Baker Village High School. Baker Village High School bombs.
That is so interesting. I think that's very interesting. Let's go to Hardaway. When you went to Hardaway in 1967, I think. Excuse me. No, it was later on. 76. Yeah. Well, tell us about what were you coaching at Hardaway?
Basketball and football.
I see. Were you also the athletic director?
No, Grady Elmore was the athletic director, and he was good.
And did you have any outstanding basketball or football players come out of Hardaway?
Yep, had a lot of them, but they were there when I got there. They were there when I left.
Oh, I see. So you were not at Hardaway very long.
2 years.
2 years. And from there you went to William Henry Shaw High School.
Right.
Tell us about that.
Well, we opened the school and we played in, thanks to Braxton Nail, of course he's an Alabama graduate, so you could expect that. But we played in 5A with freshmen and sophomore.
That's really something. That's really something. I know that Williams Shaw High School, they're predominant state football champions and also in all sports. You know, they're a very good sports school. Coach, I know it was kind of sad to see our school go down, but you know, we have this lunch with Lions Group, and you've never missed one since way back. And why do you think so many people from all over the United States attend these things? Why do you think?
Well, I guess we got a king's spider or something in the middle. It's just like a whale. All the people that went to Baker, they will never forget it. And I don't know any school that's ever been that way. And I went to Vespa High School, which was really a football school. And my high school coach lost 17 games in 31 years. And they were close-knit, but they're nothing like the Baker people. And they're from all walks of life. We've got big-time doctors, cardiologists, and stuff all over the world. And that was an experience that the Lord gave me a great experience and let me be at Baker and meet all the military people. Because I probably got to coach more different kids than anybody in Columbus has ever coached.
Coach, you even had a fellow in your football team, and to borrow some of my friends, he just put on a uniform. He tried to play football, and he barely made the football team, knowing that he couldn't play college or even first team senior. But you inspired him so much that he decided to go into politics, and lo and behold, he became the House Speaker of the U.S. Congress. So that was really something. That was really something to be said about. And as you said, many of the Becker students, cardiologists, doctors, lawyers, teachers, even electricians, and plumbers, and pipe fitters, we got it all. We had it all, and we just, you know, we just have a love for that school, and we share that love with our coaching staff, our faculty. It shows. It shows by our attendance at our luncheons. It shows. It's just hard to explain. It shows. With the Lunch with Lions group, I mean, this started with Paul Holmes and some of the other fellows from the class of 58, 59. We started with 4 guys, went up to 12, and now we're up to over 350 members with names and email addresses all over United States, Puerto Rico, and Hawaii. And it's just one close family. Coach, in closing, is there anything else you would like to add to us about Baker High, your experience at Baker High?
Well, it by far, and I thank the Lord that I was put there when I was put there. It was the best period of my life as far as the coaching and success in coaching. And I just appreciate all we got out of the kids while I was there. Very few people, and we need to mention this. When Dr. Kirby came there after Mr. Cook died, we had 5 National Merit Scholars in 1 year. And no school in Georgia has ever had that before. And we went from the bottom academically to the top in the, let's see, that would be in the 60s. And there wasn't much publicity about that. I wonder why.
That's very true. Also, Coach, I think it was in 1966 or 67, Becker High School was the largest school in the state of Georgia.
I think that was 61 or 62.
Yeah, well,
we had right at 3,000 in Columbus and Jordan. Jordan had 2,900 and Columbus 2,700. But now they can't get 700 in that building. They're overcrowded, you know.
Yeah. This has been, Coach, I can't tell you how, this has been a great thing. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing us to interview you, and for you, I mean, we appreciate you telling us all your experience at Baker High, at Bessemer High School. I know that out of Bessemer High School, I've been told there were 2 outstanding athletes, you know, came out of Bessemer High School. I won't mention no names, who they are. I know one of them. Now I don't know if he was first or second. Perhaps you can help me. I think it was Bo Jackson. Well, see, I don't remember if he was the first best one or the second best one. Could you remember that?
Well, the way all that started was, see, Bo is not actually from Bessemer High School. Bo went to McAdore High School, which is a suburb of Bessemer, a high school right outside of Bessemer. It's sort of like when I was in the Navy, you know, you didn't tell people you're from Bessemer, Alabama, you say I'm from Birmingham. And Bo was really from McAdore. If I'd been as good an athlete as Bo Jackson, they wouldn't have been paying me $65 a month.
You know, Coach, we probably do another segment later on you, and we didn't talk much about your Navy life. And that's always been a big part of people's life, you know, to serve their country, whether it was the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, or the Army, especially the 101st Airborne Division, you know, and it was always a big part of your life. So at this time, Coach, we're going to end this segment. I want to thank you again. you know, for allowing us to interview you. And folks, until next time, coming here from Cook's Place, this is Ishna's area and Coach Bubba Ball bidding you goodbye. We'll see you later. Take care.